Good morning, Floss Tube. Lisa here, ready for your daily update. Today is a full day of stitching at the Stitch in Time retreat in Hobart. So I'm not sure how much filming you'll get today. It might be a 2-day one video that you see. Anyway, we're going to have a great fun. There's a whole bunch of Christmas in July shenanigans ready for us. So you guys have a great day and I look forward to catching up with you whenever we do. I've come down this morning and I'm the first in the stitching room after I was the last in here last night. So we have a beautiful tree decorated with some gorgeous Christmas ornaments that I presume Kerrilyn has stitched, or one of the other ladies. So this is a smalls exchange starting to fill out, and then gives you a better view of the whole room. So there's about 8 seats on each table, and there's 6 tables, so it's a nice size. It's beautiful. Look at the chandeliers in this room. And I'm just going to come down to the other end because the other end has got the brag table, and I know everyone loves looking at the brag table. So I'm going to give you a squiz at what's currently on here, bound to increase today. Wrong one. Up, found Natalie's key. She did put it on the bag table, look. Here's Natalie's key that she's been missing. I just had to get our room rekeyed. I think a lot of this is Natalie's. Mojo Stitches. This is Mojo Stitches that was the exclusive last year, not after the fire. Absolutely stunning with all those Tasmanian influenced Banksias and Tassie Devils. Yes, this definitely looks very Natalie-ish. Natalie's Joy Noel. I don't know the names of all her pieces, but she's got a big assortment on here. And these are from Deb Wilson. So Deb. And I'm very proud in this one because I was able to be a good stitchy kindness friend and give her the thread she needed, the silks for you to finish that one. And then we have my model of Van Diemen's Land. And I belong with you. And then over there we've got the freebie table. Beautiful cathedral out the window. Gorgeous old buildings here. So there you go. Welcome to beautiful, slightly overcast Hobart. On our places this morning we have this beautiful Christmas bonbon. So it looks like it has, I'm not sure, it looks like maybe thread conditioner or some little wrapped present. I'm going to have to open these and show you what's in it. Well, it's a cute little essentials pack. It's a little needle tin, a Stitch in Time on it. And we've got bow and tapestry needles, size 26 and 28, with a needle threader and a cute little Christmas needle minder. Thanks, Kerrilyn. That's sweet.
We can't have Christmas in July without Santa, right?
Have you all been good stitches this year?
So Santa and his visual elf helper are going to go around and give you all your Christmas in July gifts.
Oh.
If you want to photo opportunity, he's not shy, so.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, we're going to do some random interviews of stitchers and floss tubers.
Hello.
We have a floss tuber here, a new floss tuber. You need to give her some love. Tell us about your channel.
Hi, I'm the Happy Hair Handwork. My name is Nia, and I'm a veteran of 2 episodes so far. So once I get back from the retreat, I'll do number 3.
Yay, that'll be exciting. Look forward to it. So we'll put that information in the video. So what made you decide to become a floss tuber?
Mostly because people have been telling me for a really long time, you should do a floss tube. So years, so when floss tube first started, and I thought, who would want to watch me on floss tube? And so I did my first floss tube, and my husband was absolutely flabbergasted that 3,000 people watched it. And he said, 3,000 people watched you talk about stitching?
Yeah.
And I went, yep, apparently so. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. But I also think it's a great record. So I can keep a good record of my stitching and just what's happened in my stitching life. So I'm pretty excited to keep doing that.
Excellent. Well, that's good. Well, welcome to the world of floss tubing.
Yay, yes.
What is your favourite thing so far about this retreat?
That it's in Hobart. So I'm a Tasmanian girl, born and bred. So it was an opportunity to come home, which was really great. And also the beautiful Hadley's Hotel is gorgeous. And just an opportunity to get into a real stitching shop and see and touch and buy. I spent an inordinate amount of money.
Yeah, but we don't have real stitching shops here, really. So when you find a good one, it's really lovely.
So it was a real opportunity to actually see things and buy things that, I think, I should get some of that. But, unless I can see it and touch it, I don't tend to buy those things online.
Wonderful.
So, really great opportunity to get into a shop, and the shop is great.
It is really good. Kerrilyn and Stitching Time is really good.
Yeah.
So Nia, can you tell us about what it is that you're stitching on today?
So I bought at Stitching Time yesterday, I bought this beautiful little sampler. It's from a little boy sampler.
Oh.
So stitched by a boy called Oscar, and it was obviously a Christmas present for his mum and dad. It's just a really cute little sampler. I'm stitching it on 40 count Inca from Fox and Rabbit, and I'm just using DMC, but beautiful.
Nothing wrong with DMC.
And you can see here where Thomas has done his letters in multiple colours. So,
He was having fun, wasn't he?
He was having fun, and I'm sitting here thinking, Oscar, what were you thinking? But it does look really pretty, and I started it last night, so I'm making good progress.
You are.
Yeah, no, it's terrific. And on 40 count as well. So, yeah, definitely needing that magnifier there.
Absolutely, do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well done. It's
Excellent.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes or a minute to speak to us.
My pleasure.
We like to share fellow floss tubers. There's only a few of us here at the retreat, so our goal is to spread the word and share the love.
Excellent. Thanks.
A small but mighty contingent.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
More on the brag table now. Look at these gorgeous full coverages down here, stitched by Sarah.
Sarah did those.
Sarah did these.
She's so clever.
And then there's a whole bunch more here on top of the ones that I showed you earlier. I don't know if I showed you on video or just on photo. Some of these are Nat's.
Some of those are mine.
One of them is mine, although you can't see mine anymore. Mine's well buried. And there's a whole bunch of beautiful pieces, including some that are... Yep, there's one. Look at that gorgeousness.
Maria Finney.
And I'm going to come around the side because that one is absolutely divine.
Look at that Santa.
A huge Santa on a quilt, like he's been
It's
made
a
into big
table runner.
table runner wall hanging. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, he goes on forever.
He does. Look at that.
Look at that beard.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
And then there's a gorgeous one up above. Let me have a look at that
Now,
one.
is this one Dutch Beauty?
I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
There is that beautiful one. It's always nice to see what other people have done on the brag table.
Absolutely.
So stunning.
Move that one back.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we're here with Kerrilyn, who is the owner and sole operator of Stitching Time, wonderful stitching L&S down in Hobart, and the reason we are here. But she is also half of the Tassie Stitches Floss Tube channel. Yeah, they haven't done one for a while.
Ooh,
But you are half of the
I am.
Yes.
Yes, technically. It's been a while.
So We'd like to say thank you for having us, and wondering what is the thing in the retreat that you think has come off better than you hoped?
The Christmas tree.
Yes,
The Christmas tree is incredible.
Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and everyone has their unique named ornament on it, and that's
Yeah.
such a lovely gesture.
Yeah, beautiful dress. I'm really happy with the Christmas tree.
That's great.
I mean, you can't have Christmas in July without a tree, so.
That's true. And what are you stitching on today when you actually get to start doing some stitching?
Yes, I haven't put one stitch in as yet, but I do have Live on Little from Plum Street Samplers. So I started this in December last year and I haven't put a stitch in since then, but that's okay. So I'm on, is it 40? No, it must be 36 count Mayflower from Fox and Rabbit with the called for colours. So when I get there, I'll be working on that one.
Beautiful. Nice, lovely.
It is. It's beautiful. Got boats and all that.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Do you have any other questions, Natalie?
Oh, I guess let me think about that for a bit.
She's thrown. We're all just a bit brain
No,
dead.
We are a bit
are
brain
a
dead
bit brain
today.
dead. Yeah.
Well, we're about to do our smalls exchange when everyone gets back from
Lovely. Well, that will be
lunch.
exciting.
And then those who would like to will head down to the shop for a little bit more retail therapy.
Lovely.
And then it'll be a very relaxing afternoon of just stitching and maybe some power napping.
That sounds really good. I think you should do that. And then you can have a nice late night stitching too after dinner.
Well, having the room open
Yes.
24/7 is, I think that's a good idea.
Well, it's lovely. You had someone in here stitching at 6:15 this morning.
Just as well Santa came down at 4 o'clock this
Oh my
morning
goodness,
then
4
because
o'clock,
the,
yes.
the room was actually locked.
Oh, was
and
it?
Yes, we had to unlock it.
Okay, well that is lovely.
But yes, if anyone wants to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stitch, they're quite welcome to do.
Well, the room was packed up at 11 o'clock when Nat and I left. We were the
11.
last.
We were the last.
We were the last.
I wondered
We
how
did the
long
lights
everyone would
last night.
last.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, and we look
you.
forward to maybe one day soon when you have a chance, we might see you on FlosStube again.
I will try. Yes.
Thank you, Kerrilyn.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Here are the projects that we've got given as treats. This one here, Honora Maxwell, is an exclusive that was apparently released in America, and we now got it for a year exclusively. There's one in red, and the second retreat piece is this gorgeous little biscornu from Joanna at Mojo Stitches. Look at that beautiful Christmas. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So there you go. And the smalls exchange is about to happen. So I'll give you a better view now that it's filled up the whole table. I know I showed you a bit earlier. So who knows what joys there'll be.
Hi everyone. Oh wow, we've got the light on us and everything. I am here with Karen Kirk from Fox and Rabbit Designs, and we're here just kind of sitting outside the stitching room because oh my gosh, it's noisy in there.
It's a bit noisy in there.
Yeah.
And I
All-
can be noisy, but holy cow, there's a lot of talk going on.
Yeah. So how are you finding the retreat?
Oh,
this
it's
weekend?
fantastic. It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
We've put on a lot of retreats, but
Yes.
this is only my second one ever. And I don't have Brennan with me, so it's very weird, but I have a lot of friends that came down, so it's been
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
I love the 24-hour stitching room, which I will be stitching well into the night tonight.
I think
And
it's going to
just
be a
lovely.
bit of a stitching party this evening.
Carolyn's done an amazing job putting it on. The gift
Incredible.
bag, amazing. I guess you guys might put a picture of the. I don't
Yes,
know. Whether
yes,
you put it
we
in.
will, yes.
Incredible. I was just like, oh. And ironically enough, that well, you'll see it on the pictures, we all got the bags.
Yes.
My favourite colour is green, and I just, Santa happened to hand me a green one.
Oh,
And my friend
nice.
Jo sitting next to me, her favourite colour is purple, and she got a purple one. Ironically, I said,
Santa knows everything.
Santa does know everything.
knows
So that blew
everything.
me away. That was amazing, the gift bag. So,
Yeah.
fantastic.
No,
Can't wait for
wonderful.
next year.
Yeah, it's going to be good fun.
well, it's so great.
Coming along whenever,
Yeah.
whatever. We actually don't know what's coming next.
No.
So
sorta
you sort of do.
I might have a little hint.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
there
next
are
this
rumours.
time or next as in next retreat, Natalie?
Next retreat that
Yes.
Kerrilyn's doing.
Well, we do know that you happen to be the guest designers and in residence at the next retreat and the
And guess what?
Halloween
It's
theme.
Halloween.
We
So
know
we're
that
very
much, so
That
you-
is
Oh, okay. I
all
didn't know whether that was
yeah,
known.
no,
Yes.
that's common knowledge. But apart from that, we don't know. So that'll be exciting.
Fun.
You guys are keeping very
No,
busy.
it's been lovely. And it's nice too because seeing faces. I'm a bit lame with my knee, but
That's okay.
people are coming up to me, thank heaven. So I've
Yes.
seen stitches I haven't seen for a couple of years. So that's nice. It's like, oh, there's somebody I know. It's been
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
So but it's
Yeah.
nice to always good to get together with friends.
It is. And what did you get for the smalls exchange?
I didn't do the small.
Okay,
stitches.
well, that's fine.
In my defence, in my friend Carol's defence, we only found out we got in here about a month and a half ago.
That's not
So-
really enough
Well,
time to.
however,
yeah.
you
I
did
did
manage
think
to,
about it, but
But
you
you
did manage to
did
do a design for us.
I
though.
did. I did get. Well, that I was already doing, so that was okay. But yeah. So I did a little Christmas design for Kerrilyn, but yeah, no, I would have liked to have done the exchange, but I sat down about a week ago. And thought, technically, but I'm working on models at the moment for a wholesale show that's coming up, so I really had to do those.
Yes. Yeah. Work does come.
But friends at the table got some fabulous ones. I just took photos of all the exchanges.
Yes, we're
They
going to go
are
and film them
amazing.
now because it's going to be really
Oh my
good.
gosh,
Yeah,
so
I've
many.
already done a film of
Oh,
those.
great.
so
Well, I don't
we've
need
got
to
those.
then.
They
That's
are-
right.
everyone knocked it out of the park. They were very lucky. So
Yes. Yeah, no, it's terrific. Well, thank you so much for taking
Pleasure.
some time
Lovely
out
to
and
meet
away.
you both, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
and
can't
thank
wait
you.
to get home and catch up on your floss tube videos.
Oh, yes.
Always
You
good.
can see our whole journey from Sydney to Hobart.
That's going to be really good because Brett and I will be doing it next year because we're bringing a trunk show down here.
Yes,
so
so
we'll
you'll
be
be
actually
driving.
travelling down on the boat.
Right,
Whereas this
well-
time I flew.
Yes. All right, well, thank you.
Lovely.
And we're back with another floss tuber.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, my name's Ella and my floss tube is Spectrum Stitcher.
Terrific. And how many floss tubes? How long have you been floss tubing for?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I started floss tubing around the end of 2021 and I've probably only made about 12 videos in that time, but it's great fun and so yeah.
I actually remember watching you a while ago.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
you've changed your
really-
hair colour, I think.
I have, yep, I've transformed
Yes.
my hair a lot over that time, but yeah.
Yeah, no, terrific. And whereabouts in Australia are you from?
From Geelong, so near Melbourne. Yeah, it's
Terrific.
another colder part of Australia, but
It's all right. It's all cold. It's winter.
yeah, that's right.
And what's been your favourite part of this retreat so far?
It's got to be the people and getting just to talk all day about our great passion and just be around ears that don't get sick of talking about it.
I know. It's great. We can chew each other's ears off and we love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
wonderful.
Did you participate in the Smalls Exchange?
I did.
And what did you get from the Smalls Exchange?
I got a lovely little package of goodies, a pattern, and then all of the supplies to stitch it and then finish it. So
Lovely.
yeah, I did very well. I was very lucky.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to say hello for our video.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
me.
And we will add you to our road trip blog.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
very welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
It's the unboxing of this tape, so I was doing it later. It does. So yeah, we'll have music and this is what we got. Yes. Oh, and that's actually from the, yeah. The little red bag's not from Stitch of Time, it's from Emma. Yeah, put them down there, that's good. Thank you. And it's, one of them's got a needle threader on the back of it.
Does it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Stick the other one over there.
Ah, I have an
Needle threader, it's going to be fine. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful. Thank you.
Do you want me to pop it away?
Yes, please. And then you can show that even though it's a minute.
Oh, that's cute. Doesn't chew them. So every December you're going to have to get this.
Now, you've got the bag. Beautiful pulsated bag. As I said, the words that are coming out are lovely.
Show and tell.
Put it in the bag.
Thank you.
So it's just your hands I'm getting.
Was that your basket?
Yeah, you can take this. It's alright.
Oh, these are from Emma as well. So I ended up picking Emma small, so I actually have 2 sets of these.
They're very cute.
Yeah, she did a
They
great
stitched
job.
them already for you.
This was from one of our table mates.
Table mates.
That'll come on later. Which Natalie and I have both started. It's an exclusive for the year. Lovely. Do you feel funny doing an unboxing?
I feel like a mime.
Your hand model. We can talk. Mojo Stitches, it's beautiful. Amy dance. Huh?
It's on the back of it, there's no pattern.
No. That's what I mean. We'll totally not have any of the sound, but I'm just talking so I know when. Mary. Great.
I don't want to do the back because it's got the voucher or whatever.
Oh, it's a voucher, is it?
Yes. Discount code.
Oh, I did not know that. And as I said, this is what I would have actually started stitching with the pattern. Yeah.
It's got a bend in it.
Good way for people to buy her fabric, isn't it? Get a free pattern and people can buy the fabric. Good
I
idea.
know, they're very good at their business.
Oh yes. They've got a good little business.
A couple of lost box tables. Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I said we could do that. What are these for? Lovely. And the other side just Okay, sorry.
It's a magnet.
So you can make as many nice pair of scissors.
They're nice, aren't they, with the little pouch?
Yeah.
Matches the bag. We all got different bags with different matching binders. I thought this was a magnet at first. It's such good quality.
It's high quality paper. Yeah.
Me too. I nearly bought
That's
a
a really
pair
thick
there.
card,
Yeah,
that
me
one.
I thought it was really cute.
The envelope is so cute.
So yeah, so we'll have to let people. We'll have to introduce this and spiel. But this is a mixture of
What's the lady's name
what
on
was
it?
handed out and and what we got in the bag. Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
I should have got my nails done. Jeepers.
With my business yeah.
That is cute.
Yeah.
That's nice with the sandwich.
Wait.
They're all so
Yes. They're from Natalie.
I haven't gone through them all. Aren't they lovely?
Oh, those Christmas charms.
love them with the 2 different sizes.
Yeah, tell you what, hold on to those and I'll give you a new set. No, seriously. Turkey, I'm going to give you a new set of these so Joy can have some. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I totally got spares. Yeah.
She brought you some, but she's I've got some.
Little
Is that all?
charms. Wait.
There's a lot in there. It's wonderful.
And these were the wash drops that I gave. Is that it?
Okay guys, that finishes the main day of the retreat. It's now about 10:30 o'clock at night and I'm heading to bed. Nat's already gone to bed. So hopefully you enjoyed what we had to share with you today. There'll be a bit more to retreat tomorrow because it finishes at 2 o'clock. So we will hit you up with that in the morning and then Nat and I will be continuing on our road trip. So until then, happy stitching everyone. All right, Kate, here is your lovely stitching setup and isn't it beautiful? Can you tell us about your stitching setup and what you've got in front of you?
Oh, okay. So what I've got, so in front of me, this was my Secret Santa exchange.
Yes.
So I got the pillow and it was really good because I love the design and I'd actually contemplated buying it myself but I hadn't bought it yet.
Fantastic.
So I was very happy when I got that and it's all nicely finished and lovely fabric. And I also got, which I'm already using, I got the project bag.
Oh, that's lovely. What beautiful Christmas fabric that is.
Yeah, so it's all nicely, I've already put,
Yep. Already got stuff in
I've
it.
actually put my goodies in there that we got as part of the
Lovely.
retreat. So
Wonderful.
yeah, so that's lovely.
Great.
And then the rest of my setup is the project mat.
Yep.
Is one of Andrea's creations.
Yes, and Andrea does the most beautiful work.
She's on Instagram as Phil_Andrea, or is it Phil and Andrea _69.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, so this is a project mat and you can put all your little goodies in it and this needle pin cushion actually.
That magnets on.
Yeah.
And she's got a little floss bed.
Yeah.
And she does a beautiful job. And then you've got a beautiful little notions pouch.
Yeah, and then also
And a bag. Andrea sells them as sets, so you get the bag and the mat in the set. And I need to get one because they're absolutely stunning.
lovely. She does these different ones, but I got the patchwork set up. Very happy with it. Very nice.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Kate. And because it's probably the last time I'll talk to you today, and it's been wonderful being your table mate, what's been your favourite part of the retreat?
The people.
The people, meaning
It's
all the people.
always the people.
Yes.
I've gone to many retreats, and this time it's new. Like there was new people, different people that have actually come, and yeah, it's always the people. But it's been great. It's been great that the room's been open overnight, so we can come as early as we like. We're here, and it's very early. And there's hardly anybody else here, or you can stay back late.
Really good, really
yeah,
good.
It's been really good.
Retreat holders, note that. That's a really good thing.
And everyone's been friendly and happy, and
Unfortunately, you scored the worst table mates in the world.
no, it's been good.
It has been. Well, thank you so much and have a good rest of your trip.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, good morning, Bronwyn. Welcome
morning.
to the last night of the retreat. Well, it's last day of the retreat. Morning, yes. I'm just doing a quick whip around to some of the retreat guests and seeing how they're finding the retreat and checking out their stitching and their stitching setup.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a look at your stitching setup first of all. This is Bronwyn's beautiful, neat little table.
Yeah.
Tell us what you've got.
This is Christmas in Pink by Corey Bettacory. And just because we're at retreat, just doing everything in a little hoop just to keep the setup small.
And I see you've got your bobbins on a
Yep.
ring.
I still bobbinate.
You still, lots of people do still bobbinate.
Yeah.
And you've got some beautiful project bags there, all organised. And what's been your favourite part of the retreat?
Oh, the shopping.
Shopping, yeah.
Blew the budget. Yeah, no, loved getting to know lots of people, meeting lots of people. Don't have a lot of stitchy people around me at home, so loved being in an environment where everybody loves to stitch, and the enabling's been pretty
That's
bad.
really good. All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting to me, and all the best for your journey back home to wonderful New South Wales, because Bronwyn's a fellow New South Wales.
No, I'm South Australian.
What?
Yes, surprise.
Why did I think you were New
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you're a South Australian.
Yeah.
That's even better. Good, I need to rack your brain. So
Yep.
wonderful. Bye.
Bye.
And this is Penny, and Penny is actually my closest neighbour here at the retreat. Where do you come from, Penny?
Greater New South Wales, Hunter Valley.
Yes, so she's actually literally in the next town to me at Lochinvar, so we are very close neighbours, and Penny is a member of our local Stitch Up team, although she hasn't managed to make it. But a recent change of job means she now can, so we're looking forward to seeing her more. It's getting a bit noisy in here now, so sorry to the punters trying to listen to me. We're going to quickly check out Penny's retreat setup. What have you got and what are you stitching on?
Really basic. I'm just doing every opening flower after starting Maria Frazier. Oh, it's in my bag. Yesterday and just thought, no, I don't want to do a monochrome colour stitch. So I started this one. I've got piles of stuff in my bag in case I change my mind and want to do something simpler.
And a nice, just a simple, taking up not much space on the retreat table. And what's been your favourite thing about this retreat?
I always like retreats where you just come and do whatever you're working on and be inspired by what everyone else is working on.
Lovely.
I actually really love that people come from everywhere and everyone's doing different things. So it's really good to
Wonderful.
Yeah, to
Well,
do
thank
that.
you, and all the best for your rest of your stay down in Hobart.
thank you.
Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning.
And we're here going to share with me your smalls exchange, aren't you?
Yes.
Show me what you got.
All right, so from my mystery person, I got a lot of different goodies, but the stitch things with this little ornament.
Oh, I love that. I love
And
the ornament.
you could also put another one in the other side if you chose to as
That
well.
is brilliant. So cute.
But he's very cute. And I also got a little strawberry.
Oh, that's super sweet.
Yep, so that can hang too.
Oh, that's lovely.
And it's beaded.
And what's been your favourite part of the retreat?
Meeting lots of new people, seeing lovely projects, and meeting my Zoom friends for the first time.
Yes, we're no longer imaginary friends, are
No.
we? That's wonderful. Well, thank you for taking the time and letting me include you in our floss tubes.
Thanks very much, Lisa.
Good morning.
Morning,
Emma.
how are you?
It's getting a bit loud now, so really quickly, finishing off my little table rate videos, I want to know what's been your favourite part of the retreat?
It's my first retreat, so it's just getting used, meeting new people, enjoying new company,
Yep.
and being with like-minded people for a weekend of fun and stitching.
Wonderful. And let's check out what you're stitching today and your stitching setup. Tell us what you've got.
Bare minimums, 9 o'clock in the morning, so no alcohol. My light, my fabric, and all my little bits and bobs, pattern underneath for dire emergencies, and
That's
the
about
good
all.
old magnifying glasses.
Yes, good old magnifying glasses. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us and being part of our table.
No worries.
And the other thing is, Smalls Exchange. Do you want to tell people the funny thing about the Smalls Exchange?
I had the lucky fluke of receiving Lisa's and then Lisa getting mine. So
I
it was
know,
a
we
very
traded, it was wonderful.
perfect exchange.
So when we see them, Emma's going to send me a photo later that I'll be able to put on a future floss tube because I never actually took a photo of the FFO and I need to. And I will show you what Emma gave me probably tonight when it's quiet and I'm in the hotel room.
Yep.
But it was lots of fun. And,
It was.
And it was great to see the variety of smalls.
It was amazing.
So somewhere on this video, there's a video of the smalls table with all the presents, so you'll be able to see. Well, you'll be able to see which ones are ours. Mine is the one that I gave Emma. Is the one on the easel that's got orange and blue on it.
Yes.
And Emma's is a silver good to see. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, Emma.
No
We'll
worries.
see you later.
See you later.
And good morning, Kim.
Hi,
Welcome
Lisa.
to the last day of the retreat at Hobart. Kim,
All good things come to an end.
Kim's a regular now. In fact, Kim's got a few extra special floss tube visits on Natalie's channel now. What did you say you were going to do to us now?
Oh, royalties and autographs.
Yeah, she wants autographs and royalties. She wants to give autographs and take royalties for her participation in our
My
floss
extra
tubes.
moment.
Well, thank you for being so gracious to join
It's
us.
fun.
Now, I'm here to look at your stitchy setup this morning. This is your
Okay.
retreat stitchy setup. What have you got?
I've got my lamp
Yep.
and I've got my iPad, which
Yep.
I'm just about to place here.
Yep.
And that's usually pretty much all I need.
Yep. You got your pattern,
Yes.
which you're still working on the same one.
Yes. This one?
Yes. Oh, this one's a different one. To what we saw, there is always room. Beautiful.
Yes. So
And you've done a fair bit of
so
border.
yes.
Lovely.
So I've done that much. But
Wonderful.
It's been a great retreat and it's been lots of fun and
what's-
seeing everybody. And
Apart from the people, because that seems to be everyone's favourite, what else have you found really good about this retreat in particular, because you've been to others?
People always first, but the Santa and the Christmas theme I think was really lovely.
Lovely.
And the spoils exchange was really good.
Cool. What did you get for the spoils exchange?
I got a beautiful project bag and an Orts bag that hangs on the side of the table.
Wonderful, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. All right, well, thanks for being part of our videos, and we'll see you again another day.
Bye.
So the smalls table today has been taken over by raffle prizes. So things that can be raffled. A whole bunch of different things. I think the idea is you're going to get your raffle ticket one and you get to come and pick a prize. So it's hard to see. And also, I don't think I showed you the other day, but they're all the threads for the fox and rabbit design and the bits of fabric that you can use. So Sarah's another one of our lovely table mates, and she's very camera shy for no reason, but that's okay. And she is stitching on a Heaven and Earth full coverage called the Grand Library. What do you want to tell us about this one?
I've been stitching it for a bit over a year. It's 715,000 stitches. I'm about 200k stitches in. I've done the full top row, what you can see here. It's all done.
Yeah, we won't make her pull it off.
I thought I'd be moving the Q-snap today, but I don't need to.
No, you're still going down in this corner.
Stitching on this beautiful scene here. There's a couple of books coming through with some water cascading down, and then I've got an open book spine here.
Oh, lovely.
And on to the next scene, so
great.
That's it.
And you're doing a supersized max colour.
Supersized max colour, yeah.
So on what size fabric?
28 count 1/1 full cross.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. See, people can do full coverage at a retreat too. Hey guys,
we're back in the car again.
Back in the Tesla.
We must be going somewhere. Where are we going, Lisa?
We are going down towards Port Arthur.
I'm so excited.
We're continuing the road trip. So now you're going to have had seen maybe or soon the rest of the retreat videos that we've made. Hopefully you've enjoyed our visits, but now we're back on the actual road trip part of the sessions.
That's right.
We've had a ball. It's been a fantastic retreat.
Yeah.
We have more to talk about at the retreat tonight at our hotel, so we'll save that till then.
Yeah, we'll save that to then. We've got a little bit of driving to do. Hobart to Port Arthur, or just near Port Arthur, via Richmond Bridge. So Richmond Bridge is my passion. I want to go and see it. Port Arthur is Lisa's passion. She wants to go see it. So
we're combining the two, and we will show you when we're at Richmond Bridge.
We will.
Bye. So we are on the road on our way to the southern-eastern part of Tasmania, and we are just crossing over a mountain near Richmond. Just been to the historic town of Richmond, and now we are heading over the mountain, heading towards this beautiful coastal region. I just saw a nice view. I thought I'd film it for you, and surely when we get around this next corner is stunning, and Nat is looking at it and driving off the lines, but that's okay. She's safely driving. She's a very, very safe driver, people. Someone's been asking how we've been going, and we've been going incredibly well because she is very safe. There we go. There's the Blue Lagoon, guys. Hope you're enjoying that nice little bit of view of southeast Tasmania. By the end of this road trip, you will have seen a lot of Tasmania, and I will be continuing to endeavour to, and I think Matt will too, continue these road trips videos as we continue to go to various retreats around the country. I've got quite a few coming up in look here, here's a nice front view for you. I've got quite a few coming up in
You just made everyone so sick.
I'm sorry, but coming up very soon, so there'll be more coming. I think we're going to get a nice view. All right. My randomizing of picking random accommodations that are affordable price, potentially with Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, and a Tesla charger has paid off again. Check out this view we have got. I can even see an island, see the island out there too. So gorgeous, and we're going to get a beautiful sunset over these hills. Absolutely exquisite, and look at that gorgeous old boat down there, beach that Nat can go for a walk on, and look at those gorgeous waves just lapping in. We're back. Hello. Welcome from the Hotel Louvre twin bedroom.
Yes.
After you see this, I will pop in a little video that is of our beautiful, gorgeous view.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So you can find out about that then. But Natalie and I are coming to you rather early today because we've just arrived at our hotel, down pretty close to Port Arthur.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here, because tomorrow we're going to Port Arthur. So big day of sightseeing for you all tomorrow.
That's right.
But for today, we've arrived where we're going, and you've just seen a few things along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to show you our stitching that we've done for the last little bit.
Yes.
Because we had the retreat and
we did.
Yeah.
So I've been stitching on the retreat pieces that we received. Lisa's also been stitching on one of them. So the retreat piece that we've both been stitching on is Honora Maxwell from Hands Across the Sea. This is the model, but we're doing a modification that reflects that it's from the Hobart retreat.
yes, there was a separate chart, like wording charted. Instead of putting Honora Maxwell,
Yeah. So instead of this bit,
it says Hobart Retreat 2023.
that's right. So I will show mine. We've come about it very different ways.
Yes.
I'm doing mine as a monochromatic red work, and I started in the center. So there we go. I got a bit done.
And you are doing the adaptation of the pattern.
That's right.
So the one where it's been...
So you can see Hobart.
Hobart. No, I mean as in when you have... I learnt something this week because I've never done a hats before. But when you are doing a hats, your first pattern...
Don't show the pattern.
No, I'm not showing the pattern, but I'm seeing if I can see the way to do it.
The first pattern is basically the reproduction of the vintage sampler.
As it actually looks. So the way that the young girl stitched it, mistakes and all.
Yeah.
And then this picture here on the cover photo is actually the adaptation where
it's corrected.
Yeah, the designer has made it even and correct. So yes, so you're doing the even and corrected version.
I'm doing the reproduction of it. So the words with the Hobart bit. So the words in the center will be as Honora stitched it, and I'm going to do the correction for the border.
And I'm doing the exact opposite. So this is mine. I am doing it on a piece of my Moon Jelly linen, 36 count, using Silks for You, random Silks for You colours from my colour of the Silk of the Month packs over the years. It's actually the same colours I've got in my Stitch Count South, because they're what I had at hand. So one strand of silk, but I'm giving it a bit more of a purpley blue colourway. And I am going to be stitching it. I've actually stitched the border, if you have a look, as per Honora's stitching, with all those little uneven berries. I liked that. So I'm stitching the border unevenly, but I'm going to actually change the wording, the red words and everything, and be the adaptation version, and then add the Hobart adaptation. So we're basically dead opposites. It's quite funny.
We really are. And even though we were sitting on the same table, that's just the way it works out.
We started together.
We did start together.
How do you know how many stitches you did?
I'm not counting.
She's not counting, so she doesn't know. I did 749 because I count. I'm not Debbie.
Oh,
hi Debbie.
Hi Debbie.
In joke, sorry.
Yes, and the second piece so that's what I stitched on yesterday. Today was more of a chatty day. There was
big Christmas lunch.
There was a big Christmas lunch. There was a lot of circulation around the tables. It was very much more relaxed, and it was fine. It was just a different day of stitching, a different mood. And I started on the second design, the Retreat exclusive Reindeer Dance, which is a Christmas biscorny by our lovely friend Jo from Mojo Stitches. Not quite as prolific a stitch, but it is a start. There we go.
Oh, that is so cute. Is that the front or the back of the biscorny?
This is the front of the biscorny.
Okay, lovely.
And the very centre of it, as
Yes.
you can tell by that interior bit. And you can see, zoom. There we go. We've got some fancy stitches in there. So some back stitch and satin stitch happening in there.
Wonderful.
There we go.
That is so cute. Very, very,
Yeah.
very cute.
And that is using the kit, the cottage garden threads flosses. So beautiful colours.
So you bought the whole kit from that
I
too?
bought the whole kit.
Yeah, look at them, beautiful.
Yep.
And they are all from the JK, like Joanna range of threads.
That's
from
right.
the Cottage Garden range.
Yeah, and
Which
they're
is
lovely to stitch with.
Yes.
So, yes.
Wonderful.
There you
Well, I've had a second new start today too,
Mhm.
which I've been talking about for a while with my friend Jackie, who was at the retreat, and I met in person for the first time, and you've all met her now too. We have been talking about we've been doing the Nutcracker series together, and I'm nearly finished it. So we said we would start the Big City Christmas series. So in the middle of the Big City Christmas is this tree, traffic light, and New York cab. And I was, very, very busy stitching 87 stitches of a street light, getting to a bit of a cab on a piece of 28 count dark night opalescent fabric from Patty Lane Designs, of course.
Lovely.
And Jackie is doing it on an equal piece that is the Ada. So that's what we've been stitching on, people. The other thing we need to show you first before we go into funny stories. Well, you can show that if you want to first.
No, let's show.
These are our bags that we got from the retreat. We won't bother showing the insides because earlier in this video you will have seen what was in them. But these are perfect ones for both of us.
And they're Taryn bags from TZ.
They're Taryn, are they?
Yeah, they're
Fantastic.
Taryn.
I was wondering who made them. They're just gorgeous.
They are. Can't you tell? They're perfect.
They're perfect and they're
Taryn.
gorgeous. Yeah. Oh wow, what a great effort she did making them. Well done, Taryn. All right, that's all my stitching news. What else do we have to talk about?
Marbles.
Marbles.
Oops.
Don't lose my marbles.
I've lost a marble.
Don't lose my marbles. I already lost them.
Yeah. We have a story.
We have quite a few stories. Natalie and I are travelling along, as you know, living out of suitcases. Although we've spent the last 3 days, 2 nights, I don't know.
3 nights.
3 nights in that beautiful hotel. So we didn't really unpack, but we did spread all our stuff out a bit more than previously.
Found your marble.
Thank you. And so we've been having a bit of a problem with losing things. Natalie's been losing things. I've been losing things.
I lost the room key.
And she got a new one made, but they didn't tell her and she didn't realise that when she got a new room key, it meant mine didn't work. So then I couldn't get into the room. So I went down and got a new room key.
But then my replacement key didn't work.
So then we had to take both keys down together to get it fixed. It's like, it would have been nice to know that the first time, ladies. But anyway.
Yeah.
So we found...
And then
I found her room key on the brag table. She had her room key on the brag table where she had looked for it. It's not like she didn't look for it there.
I didn't look properly.
No, obviously not good enough. So we found Natalie's room key plus all the copious other room keys that we had to get. Oh well. Then, I was lost. I lost something very important.
You lost?
I lost my entire wallet. And I knew I had it. I don't use my wallet. I'm very modern and I use my phone and my Apple Pay and my PayWave and all that stuff. But I had my wallet and it actually has everything in it that I normally don't carry around with me because it was in my car. And I didn't want to leave it with my car in Sydney, so it came with me. And no matter how many times I searched all my bags over the last couple of days, I couldn't find it. But I was fairly confident it hadn't been stolen because no one had tried to use any of my cards. And if it's still a wallet, you imagine you're going to try and, get what you can off the cards before they get cancelled. But I'm very pleased to say,
found
in my blue suitcase, one of the front pockets that I had already checked.
You just hadn't looked hard enough.
No, so I found it. The downside of that is our hotel is lovely, but it's up a huge steep flight of stairs.
Yes.
And we know I don't do stairs with my foot, but I didn't have a choice. Luckily, the lovely man offered to help me with my suitcase because I said to Nat, I'm going to have to take my suitcase. I'm going to take all my bags up and go through them thoroughly before I cancel anything. So it's found. I found my wallet.
Found.
What else did you lose, Natalie?
Cash. $200.
$200 cash. Natalie lost because I gave it to her at the stitching table. And
I thought I'd put it in my pockets. and I'd searched through all my pockets.
She thought they must have dropped out, and she
thought-
lost $200
I
cash.
thought I'd lost $200 cash, which, yeah, that was going to hurt.
It was going to hurt.
Yeah.
So fortunately, where'd you find it?
In a different pocket, in the pocket of my stitching bag.
And then, of course, at lunchtime, in the bonbons, we found my marbles.
So
we had
lost and found.
Lost and found segment with a joke. We found my marbles. And that was
Yeah.
what was in my Christmas cracker. So
yes,
it just laid the way for us to tell you that really exciting story. Added by the fact that I just cannot get the date right.
Yes.
And I have no idea still when I'm going home. but the path home is now changed. But we'll tell you about that later.
Yeah, that's a story for another day.
Another day. We've got a few more days with you. So we're off to go and get this up because some of you have been waiting a long time.
Yeah, 48 hours, you poor things.
I will do a really quick Paddock Lane Designs announcement in case any of you are customers of my Fabric of the Month, Thread of the Month, or my SAL, my Craft Room Stitch Count SAL. There will be just a very tinsy delay in the dispatch of those items because I don't actually get home till the 2nd. And I need my laptop, so I'm sorry, but you have to be just one day patient this month.
Yeah, just take notes.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.